right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eyes like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to like the disco jack. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. Cause I got you all in check.
Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Play action, here's Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Blitz coming, Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets loose down the right side. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. We talked about it earlier, brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
Well, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Running once more with Henry. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Another run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Jackson, quick pass wide. And they take him down right along the 30.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down, Pat's going with a few extra defensive backs this time. And drawn up here for Lamar. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hey, middle.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds a man, right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Second and 10. Here's May. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Bryce Baringer on now to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Brings it in. And they're going to hold him to 5 yards, a little short of that marker. We'll see if they want to go for this on 4th down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens 21. Patriots nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returnable from the 2. This makes it up to the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. That's complete. David Njoku. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's a New England 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, it's Gibson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
On that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Running it again with Gibson. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, Keeps that defense guessing.
May now, 3rd and 2. That one complete to Diggs. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
First down, Patriots.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It can be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's May. Will get it completed to Travion Henderson. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down the distance, this group was pretty confident his screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On the option, here's Gibson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Quick throw completed by May. He's on the move past the 15. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Patriots, first down. First and goal, New England.
Gibson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready, bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Up on the doorstep, 2nd and goal from inside the 1. They'll try and run in with Stevenson, and he's going to make it in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots start to fight back with their first points of this game. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game. Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Jackson trying to get on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So a tough 3rd down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Slot man motioned over. 1st down throw for May. Completed to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jair Alexander with the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Gibson here from the gun. It's in space around midfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. First and 10 now from the 46. Putting the tight end in motion. First down, May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Oh, the football's loose. Ooh, but I think the Patriot got on top of that one, so they're going to maintain possession. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's looking hurt once again by Diggs. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run, Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 1-score game before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
180. Hey, middle. 180. 13.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. On the draw, this is Henderson. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's May. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now they send their back in motion right. May now on 3rd down. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun handed off to Gibson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Going play action, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down.
Here goes front. Hey, what's that? Crazy, 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 crazy.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete to Diggs out left. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it.
Here goes front.
They'll try it now with Stevenson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains moving.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 21-yard line.
Motioning Williams left. May looking to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Nate Wiggins has got it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore off the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 28, Patriots 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He's going to field this at the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Mario Douglas on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Chased out to his right. He can run it, and he's brought down at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. May now from the gun. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, they need 7.
You're on the ball.
Air it out on 3rd. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space, Steve. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Ravens have the football and, more importantly, partner, a solid lead. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And you do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Flying down the middle of Henry. He's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Oops, knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting to drive here with Gibson. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. First down play, that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This one to Williams out left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air on first down, man. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 10. Trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ain't with my type activities, but don't you get involved. Paperwork, I mean, shit I seen, send them off. Take a risk, take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised, I fell through with the knickknacks. Let's go.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens close to another step towards perfection, 15-0. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. A design run, Jackson keeping it. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Zone read here and give to Mitchell. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. As his man is cut by Andrews. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 from the 32. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He has room past the 25. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Again, this is Mitchell. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
7. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.